Hi. Just kidding. I knew you were there. So, it's been a really long time since I posted a video. Like a legit video. Like a real video. Not a video where I did something funny to my husband and he said, wait, do it again. I want to film you so we can post it online because I think you're funny and cute. Because I have the best husband. Anyway, so for the past couple of years, I've had friends in the sewing and costuming community say, hey, you should make sewing videos. And I say, hey, no, because, well, as my handle, the sucky seamstress, implies, I suck at sewing and crafting. Now, despite the pretty pictures of my costumes, I would never let anyone see the insides because the guts of my costumes are horrendous. And if a legit costumer, seamstress slash costumer, seamstress, not sure how that works, gets more than 10 feet close to me, then they start to realize that, oh dear, she lives up to her name. So I didn't see the point in making videos because I have super talented costuming and sewing friends who can make all the videos and teach all the things and share all the stuff. But they kept hounding me, and I think they just wanted me maybe to experience what it's like to kind of share my process online. I've heard a lot of great feedback, I guess, from them on kind of the support that they get and the joy they get from sharing their whole creation process with others. Now, my creation process tends to be kind of a dumpster fire. So I am the COVID of sewing. Can't believe I just said that. Delete that here. Oh, wait, I don't know how to do that. Insert funny bubble comment thinky thing here. Oh, wait, I don't know how to do that either. I don't have one of those fancy ring lights. I have these funky kind of weird, I don't know what they are. I think it's called track lighting on my ceiling. I really hate it. That's what I have. And I have my phone. That's what I have. And I'm not about to put tons of money into video cameras and lighting and whatnot when I don't have tons of money. And so, yeah. What I'm hoping to do here is present you with not sewing videos. Well, okay, that's not quite how I wanted to put it. There are so many people out there who can teach you how to sew. There are so many sewing videos on YouTube. You can learn how to do every little thing, every which way. I mean, just every type of detailing work, every type of all the things that I don't know how to do. If I can sew a straight line, like a straight seam, I pat myself in the back and I get popcorn. Like, that's my reward. Popcorn. It's awesome. So that's like the extent of my skills. I can sew maybe a straight seam. Yay for me. I'm always learning, but probably not fast enough for some people. I've just had a lot of life happen, and so I haven't dedicated myself to learning new techniques and advancing my skills. I pretty much just have the same skills going on over and over and over. So, I don't really have skills to share with people. And so I thought, why in the world, what would I bring to a sewing video when there's so many out there? And then I thought, well, maybe it won't be a sewing video. Maybe it's going to be a video for sewing. I know tons of people, me included, who love to watch YouTube videos while they're working on their projects. I mean, I pull them up one right after another and watch all sorts of things, but mainly videos of my favorite seamstresses and costumers, because I find it motivating, keeps me going, keeps me happy, working on my projects, watching other people work on theirs. And yeah, seeing their skill level can sometimes be super intimidating, and sometimes I have to stop the video and stop my project and drown myself in ice cream or something. But I realize that there's probably some people out there like me. People who are... Why do I keep stirring this? I keep stirring this, and I'm not drinking it. A giant teacup. It's amazing. There will always be tea, people. Always. I love tea. This is a lavender chamomile that I got from World Market. So good. There will always be tea. There will always be mermaids, because I am a land mermaid. Very important thing to know about me. I have no idea what I was talking about. Probably about how I'm not good at sewing. See, this is something else. I'm not going to script these. When you see your favorite seamstresses and costumers make their videos, and everything's seamless, and they talk to the camera, and it's just perfect inflection, and they know exactly what they're saying and whatnot, I will guarantee you that a vast majority of the time, there is a cue up next to the camera, feeding their words to them. They've written up what they're going to say ahead of time. Other than taking a few notes that I put somewhere, I'm not sure where I put them, because I like to write things down by hand and not on my phone, because technology is useful, and I haven't learned that yet. I'm not going to be scripted. I don't have time for that. I go to online college, guys. I'm an adult. An online college that doesn't have time to write script for videos. Oh, my videos. That's what I was saying. So my videos are going to be random, just like this. Sometimes there'll be a general theme. Sometimes I may actually try to teach something. It'll mostly be history, though, because I love history. Sometimes I might be just sitting here sewing, working on a project, or cutting out a pattern, and I'll tell you what I'm doing. But other than telling you what I'm doing, I'm not going to sit there and, make sure to do... No, because I'm sure you'll make sure to do that, and I'm not sure I'll make sure to do that, whatever that is. And you'll probably watch my videos sometimes and go, oh no, Emily, what are you doing? That's not the best way to... Yeah, because I am a bad seamstress. That's why. And feel free to, comment below and be like, you could probably do that better this way. And I will try to follow your recommendations. But I'll probably forget and just keep doing that really bad habit I picked up. I cut corners when I sew. I do not use legit historical fabrics, like those 100% silks that are amazing. I mean, I have a few. I'm terrified to cut into them, but I'm going to this year. This is the year of no fear. But, and you're going to hear that, because this is the year of no fear. I'm just saying. But really, I can't afford that. So, with my historical costuming, I go for the look. If the fabric can give me the historical look that I want, and it's affordable, or in my stash, my gigantic stash, guys. I'll go into that in a second. Then that's what I'm going to use. I'm not going to shell out hundreds of dollars on silks just because, silk is this breathable, amazing fabric that, the super posh got to use back then. Well, good for them. I'm so happy for them. We are poor, lower class, still in college online, paycheck to paycheck peeps out here in the Pacific Northwest. And we're just trucking along. So I'm going to use what I think will still look nice and will make me happy with the way it looks. And, if that doesn't work for you, there are so many sewing videos and people that you can follow out there who can afford 100% silk fabrics for every project, and go follow them with my blessing. I follow them too, and I ooh and ah over their fabrics, but I can't afford that. And but if you're like me and you don't mind, and as long as you feel like things look nice, well, then yeah, you might like my videos. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe. My sewing stash I brought up. I have a rather large sewing stash. I'm actually at my dining room table right now, because that is where I sew. Even though my husband and I built an awesome sewing cutting table for me, because it is currently piled about 3 feet high with sewing and costuming and patterns and buttons and hats and hat boxes that the hats need to go into. And I don't know, I am the most disorganized person. Ladies and gents, I have no idea how to organize things very well. And occasionally I try, but I'm one of those people where I have to see everything. So when I'm looking for something or I'm trying to decide something, I have to pull everything out and I have to look at everything. And then guess what I don't do? Oh, that's right. I don't put anything back. So everything's everywhere. And I don't have enough storage in my sewing room, and I'm trying to figure that out. So eventually, maybe someday, we will move this up to my sewing room. That will be a blessed, blessed day. But until then, dining room table works pretty good. It's nice and big. Behind me is Klimt's The Kiss. It is an amazing painting. My handsome hubby got this for me. If you follow me on Instagram, the Sucky Seamstress, he got this for me a couple of years ago from IKEA, because I loved Klimt's work so much. And I just love the bold colors. And yeah, you'll learn that about me. I love really bold, deep colors. It's hard for me to like pastels unless it's like maybe pink. I do like pink, all shades of pink. Maybe green. Well, no, not that like really wimpy minty green, but like a really soft spring green, but not neon green, more like a moss green. This is the randomness that will occur. Just warning you. So, also, I have no time. I'm not going to set a time limit on my videos. I'm not going to set limits, really. I'm going to post a video on Fridays. That's my limit. That's it. Otherwise, yeah. If you do follow me on Instagram, Not saying you have to. I'm not going to be one of those followers, subscribers. Um, Nice to see you if you do. um, if you do follow me on Instagram, I will probably post at some point before I post my video, like what the theme of my video is going to be for that week. But I haven't really figured that part out yet. And I kind of had, and if there even is a theme, I wrote some themes down, but again, they are somewhere in my house. And I need to find them. I refer to my husband as handsome husband, or a handsome hubby, because he is the most handsome of men. And just, I am beyond grateful on a daily basis that I have him in my life, and also kind of stunned and shocked and confused that he is with me. Are you drinking tea? Tea is amazing. Tea is like soothing for your soul. Also, my house is freezing, and this just like keeps my bones warm. Because there's also a dog. Our child is a dog named George. He is half mini poodle, half terrier, they think. I got him from a rescue the day before Christmas. Well, okay, guys, I believe Christmas is 2 days long, okay? When everyone else says Christmas, they mean the 25th. When I say Christmas, I mean the 24th to the 25th. That's what I mean. I either mean Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, but to me, both days are Christmas. Anyway, December 23rd, 2011, I got my dog from the Humane Society. Highly recommend it. And he is technically a rescue, but I like to say that he rescued me because he was not friendly to people. He he's gotten over a lot of it now, but a lot of PTSD because he was literally rescued from a family that abused him and had 4 little boys that they let terrorize him. And when he was pulled away from this family, he had broken legs and malnourished, and it makes me emotional. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, and he was not good with children, and I needed a hypoallergenic dog because I'm allergic to long-haired animals. And so I was looking for a poodle, and they said, well, we have a poodle mix you can come check out. And they go so fast because families with kids want them. And I said, oh, I'm surprised he's still there. And they said, well, he has PTSD with children. When he sees children, he starts growling and he backs himself into a corner and just becomes really small. I was like, oh my gosh, well, I don't have children. At the time I wasn't married. I was a couple months out of a divorce, actually. And I missed my husband's dog. So I wanted my own. So I said, well, I'll come in and see him. And I came in, and he was in the back of his cage, and he was just cowering. He didn't approach his cage door like all the other dogs did. And I just sat outside of his cage and talked to him. And he slowly, over the course of like 20 minutes, kind of inched his way, worked his way over to the cage door. It wouldn't let me touch him, just kind of sat there and just looked up at me while I talked. And the lady asked if I'd like to take him for a walk. So I took him for a little walk on the grassy area outside. And I talked to him, and I cried, and I told him how lonely I was and how I missed my husband's dog. And it was, my ex-husband's dog was the first time I'd really had my own pet, kind of. And so, and the first time I really started to understand animals having their own personalities and whatnot. And so I couldn't really walk around with him anymore. I was getting tired. So I sat down on the grass, cross-legged, and he just climbed into my lap, sat down and started licking my face. And that's when I knew that he wanted to come home with me. So that's my George. And at some point in time, he's snoring somewhere. I can hear him. He is snoring away. But at some point in time, he will invade these videos. I am a storyteller. I tell random stories from my life. I might tell you the entire plot of a movie. I might sing you random songs. You just never know what's going to happen here. Anyway, I think maybe this is a good time to stop this kind of intro video. I didn't even really go over who I am. So, my name is Emily. I go by the Sucky Seamstress. I live in the Pacific Northwest, actually, just outside, in Washington, just outside Seattle. Obviously, I love historical costuming, and I just recently have been getting into cosplay. I went to Emerald City Comic Con just a couple of weeks back, and just was like, wow, you really can just kind of create this image of your favorite like character from shows or from books, and just go nuts. And I really like that idea. So we'll see. I am plus sized. I mean, it's kind of hard to see. Blah, blah, blah. Plus sized, which, you know, can sometimes be a disadvantage, but I'm trying to turn it into advantages in my life, trying to turn it into pluses. And I know that there's a whole community of us plus size gals out there who need to support each other. So here I am. I'm a hugger, by the way, too. So if you run into me ever out in the real world, I'm way up for hugs. And if you're up for hugs, obviously consent and all of that. But yeah, big time hugger. I also love theater, love singing, wanted to be an opera singer in a former life, and that did not pan out. But you know, still have that dream. Avid reader, sometimes writer, and D&D, LARP, couple of online games, love board games. SCA, haven't been active for a few years, but have been in the SCA, and haven't since moving up here, but thinking about, you know, maybe going to 12th night or something. We'll see. Anyways, peeps, I am here. I am here to sew and to talk and to just invade your space a little bit once a week. So I don't have a catchy catchphrase. I know at the end of these I'm supposed to be like, hit this button and subscribe. I need like a little thing. I need to write subscribe on something and put it up on a stick, because I don't have fancy. I don't know how to do things. Subscribe or don't. I mean, you know, I'm just doing this to connect with people who love what I love, and put smiles on faces, and just share me with the world. So here's me sharing me. Drink some tea.